Hi, I'm Brian Teacher, former Australian Open champion, longtime coach, and founder of the Full Court Tennis app. Welcome to the Full Court Tennis Advantage podcast. Today's episode, footwork first, or is it? Why elite players win with their feet, eyes, and mind. And it's inspired by Roger Federer's line, it all starts with the footwork. But what does that really mean? You know, if you've ever watched Nadal, Federer, Djokovic, Sinner, or Alcaraz, you might have thought to yourself, how do they make it look so easy? Well, this one's for you. So, for instance, Federer, he wasn't the fastest mover, but he was the most efficient. He glided, he anticipated, his feet and brain moved in sync. He once said, and I quote, "My game is a lot about my footwork. If I move well, I play well." Well, that's one of the secrets. From Djokovic to Swiatek to Nadal, they don't just win with power, they win with their positioning. Footwork isn't extra, it's the engine. Footwork starts before your feet move. It starts with your eyes. Elite players, they pick up the ball within milliseconds of contact. Their brain calculates the spin, direction, depth, and tells the body where to go. While most players are still watching, the best are already reacting. So when we say quick feet, what we really mean is a fast mind. Here's a great example. I remember in the 90s watching Monica Seles at the peak of her game. She wasn't one of the best movers, that's for sure, and at times she looked a little slow, but her footwork was impeccable. And because she was two-handed on both sides, her reach was limited. That meant she had to move earlier, work harder, and position perfectly. She wasn't relying on raw speed. She relied on efficient, intentional footwork to crush the ball from both wings. At just 16, Seles beat Steffi Graf at the 1990 French Open. Graf was the best mover in the game at age 20. She had elite footwork, but her backhand was mostly a slice. Monica, with her big two-handers on both wings and relentless footwork, punished that backhand side of Steffi. And from 1990 to 1993, before the stabbing, they played 7 times. Seles won 6, including 4 straight Grand Slam victories over Graf. So that dominance was rooted in footwork, not speed, and that's the point. You don't need to be the fastest, you need to move smart. So watch the pros. Their feet never stop, not even between shots. They're always making micro adjustments, small, quick steps to stay balanced and explosive. They don't lunge, they load. That's why Federer looked effortless. Every step had a purpose, no waste, just rhythm, timing, and control. Every good swing starts from the ground up, from the feet to the legs, to the hips, to the core, to the shoulder, to the arm, and the racket. It's a chain reaction. On a forehand, your feet get you in position. Your eyes and brain decide spacing. Then your right foot addresses the ball. Your left leg steps forward without blocking your right hip, and the racket's loaded. That's how 98% of top forehands in the world are built. Some exceptions, sure, but that's the standard. When your feet are connected, your swing is powerful and smooth. When they're not, you're muscling the ball and losing control. Your feet load the energy, then the legs, hips, and core releases it. That's where you get real compression through contact. Same goes for the backhand. If you're a righty, the left foot addresses the ball and the right foot loads. Again, it's all connected. Footwork isn't just getting to the ball, it's getting around the ball. Top players shape the court. They don't just react. If the ball is deep, they retreat early, reset, and move right through it. If it's short, they close fast and drive forward. Every inch of spacing matters. That's the difference between hitting on your terms or scrambling. Great footwork is mental. It's seeing what's coming half a second early. It's reading cues, shoulders, grip, contact point, and getting a jump. Players like Djokovic and Alcaraz look like they teleport, but it's just world-class anticipation, split-step timing, and explosive movement. They're not reacting, they're already in motion. It all starts with the eyes. You pick up the ball immediately off your opponent's strings, then your mind sends the signal, move. Your feet should never stop. It's a constant dance, eyes, brain, feet, spacing, loading, unloading, and repeat. You address the ball with your back foot. From there, everything fires in sequence. You load with the legs, your hips uncoil, the racket lags and snaps through contact. Most young players wait. They stand flat-footed, then chase. That's not footwork, that's survival. Real footwork is proactive. Early vision, light feet, constant adjustment, loading from the ground. If you want rhythm and consistency, remember this mantra. See it. Move your feet, load from the ground, and stay alive. When I was top 10 in singles and doubles, it felt effortless. Not because the game was easy, but because I trained my eyes to pick the ball up early. That was always my priority. Read it early. Move my feet, be aggressive. But like anyone, I faced doubts, I had slumps, and when your doubt creeps in, you hesitate, your rhythm breaks. What brought me back was breathing, staying mindful, resetting. Footwork isn't just physical, it's mental presence. When your mind is clear and your feet are moving, tennis flows. That's when the game becomes art. And Roger said it best, it all starts with the footwork. And not just in tennis, in anything. Movement builds rhythm, rhythm builds timing, timing builds confidence. When your eyes, mind, and feet work together, the game slows down. You stop reacting and start controlling. You want better footwork? Start by comparing your strokes side by side with some of the world's best. Like how about number 4, Taylor Fritz inside our FCT Pro library? Watch how his swings connects to his feet. Break it down, extract the essentials, then apply it. It's simple and it works. I'm Brian Teacher, Australian Open champion, and this is Full Court Tennis Advantage. Train your eyes, train your mind, train your feet, because the best players in the world win from the ground up.